Hey everyone, welcome back to the Freddie Frag channel. Today we bring you Masque Milano's Homage to Hemingway. Stay tuned. Thank you for joining us today. I'm here with my partner Gary from No Nonsense. What's up,
More
brother?
like full of nonsense. What's going on, fam?
A little too much nonsense.
What's good to know it?
All is good.
That's good,
Really
man.
good. We're here, you know, the cities of New York, New Jersey, the brick city.
Ish.
So today we have the pleasure of bringing this sent to you, Homage to Hemingway. This was given to us by Alessandro Brun.
Thank you, Alessandro.
Yeah, Alessandro, great. I actually got to meet him a couple weeks ago. It was a great experience. He knows his stuff. Just talking with him on a personal level, he's a great guy.
He seems like a great guy.
He's a professor at the university. When he came to New York, he actually went up to Yale. Harvard University.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. I can't remember this.
He went up to a university.
He went up to a university and he was teaching a business course.
Unfortunately, we're not as smart as he.
Yeah. You know, we went up and he taught a course in business, like how to be a successful business person.
Awesome. Super cool.
He's a cool guy.
Yes.
Nothing but respect for him and the house. I actually got the sample set and fell in love with so many. I love this one, but there are ones I love even more. I recently have been informed by my insights that I am a Veteran fan. I wasn't aware of this till just recently, that a lot of scents that I'm currently...
I'm trying so hard.
Huh?
Me, I'm not. I don't like. I'm not.
He's not a Veteran fan,
no.
and I thought I wasn't either.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there was a vetiver here and a vetiver there that I enjoyed.
Yeah.
But for the most part, I didn't like vetiver scents. And recently, most of the ones that I tried, I at least like.
Okay.
Or a lot of the scents that I really like nowadays have some type of vetiver in them.
Okay. But yeah, then you're probably a fan of
vetiver. It seems to be turning that way.
Okay.
And this is vetiver scent through and through. This actually has 3 different vetiver notes in here, which I'll have you read off in a minute.
Absolutely.
But it is a nice scent, and we'll get more into my opinions and yours. But you want to read off the notes?
Yeah, sure. Okay, so top notes, we have fresh ginger oil, LMR, rhubarb. Heart notes, vetiver heart, LMR. We'll get to that in a second. Base notes, we have Haitian vetiver oil, LMR, Java vetiver oil, molecular distillation, LMR, cedarwood oil, patchouli oil, molecular distillation, LMR, leather, and it's a 35 milliliter bottle.
165, 35 milliliters.
Eau de Parfum.
So LMR is a natural base accords that are created by IFF.
Okay.
And they're gathering the best of particular notes. Okay. And they're having them available for.
So it's
perfumers.
like the best essential oils.
Yeah. From my understanding, that's what I gather.
Okay.
They're going out and they're getting them in such bulks.
Well, I'll tell you,
they're buying them out and then they're putting them together and offering them to the houses.
One great thing that I do know personally, I'm actually a fan of this house. This house does not cut corners as far as sourcing top tier ingredients for their fragrances.
In speaking with Alessandro, he put some stuff in my head that you can do nothing but respect. So what they do is they go and find the best up and coming perfumers, or perfumers that are not as known. Okay. Awesome. So you won't see a scent from any of the big top names. They're always new, fresh. They're giving them their start.
Whether it's like a new perfumer, actually like fresh out of Givaudan.
Yeah, wherever. Right. And they're giving them, and they work with them. They don't give them time constraints.
That's amazing.
They don't give them time constraints. There's no budget. It's just you go and we work together and we build.
Wow.
And we go and we find, you know, this is the project and we need this type of scent. We're going to go find the best that we can find.
That's amazing.
And that blew me away.
And they're giving a new perfumer a breakout into start.
Again,
that's awesome.
There's certain. I'm not sure if it's this scent. It could be, but I think it was 2 years in the making. So it's not like they put a concept together, grab what they can, and get it going.
Mm-hmm.
They basically go and they don't stop till it's perfect.
There's a lot of R&D that goes into their fragrances. Sure.
Which I respect. We had a little one-on-one, well, not one-on-one, small group of people were listening to him talk, and there are many things to look forward to coming from this house.
Really?
Yes.
Awesome. Like I said, I've been a fan of this house when I was introduced to La Tessa, which is one of their iris-based fragrance, best iris in the game as far as
I was introduced when you introduced me to La Tessa and we did the video on your...
Did I introduce you to the house?
I've seen the house before, but I don't remember ever trying them.
Okay.
I did the La Tessa review on your channel.
Okay.
And,
yeah, absolutely.
And, you know, so I was curious. I just never... I don't know. I just never tried them.
That's actually how Alessandro first saw us.
Yeah,
was video. On the test review.
Yeah. Well, it was again. I didn't have any experience with that since then. I think I've worn it a couple times, and it's a great iris fragrance for iris lovers. I've actually I've tried them all now.
And now we have a great vetiver fragrance for vetiver lovers.
This is all right. At the opening, I'm gonna keep it 100.
Sure.
It is a little soury with ginger, and that goes to the rhubarb.
Okay.
So it is a little off-putting to me in the beginning. It doesn't smell bad, but it's a weird, like, what is it, like, you know, what is that? That's the kind of vibe I got off the opening. 5 minutes in, I've fallen off.
Okay. The opening to me, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No,
okay. The opening to me, not that I found it off-putting, but I picked up on the Haitian vetiver, and we reviewed the fragrance Haitian vetiver. The name of the house escapes me. Zenga. Haitian vetiver, which I really didn't like, and the opening I picked up on that Haitian type of vetiver. It's a very rooty vetiver. Yeah.
But it opens up with the heart.
That doesn't really work for me, and rather quickly it transitions into something, and I'm going to let you go before I'm just going to piggyback.
Like I said, 5 to 10 minutes in, it turns into, like I said, something I love. This is a great vetiver scent. Wearing this scent, I've worn it 4 or 5 times already, and I want to say that I honestly thought that it wasn't a projector. I thought it was soft to the skin. I did have a couple compliments. Somebody says, "Oh, what you wearing today smell," but I actually thought it was just because they were close, and I had just sprayed it half hour or so. So I was like, "All right, so it projects well in the first whatever," but it lasts.
You got to my house tonight.
Yeah,
he's coming. I was outside waiting for you. You were at my bottom step, and I don't even think you got up 2 steps, and I was like, "Dude, what are you wearing?"
Yeah.
And it was Hemingway.
Yeah, I wore this today because I knew we were going to review, and I just wanted to get one last hurrah of my thoughts together, and to see what kind of reaction you had.
Which is actually what brought me to my surprise, because as you were coming up the steps, and I asked you what you were wearing, and you told me Hemingway, I was like, "You smell fantastic." I was like, "I absolutely love it." And he came in close, and I really got to pick up the scent, and I was like. And I remember when we were talking, when you originally got the bottle, and you were like, I don't know if you're going to like it, because you know how my opinion is, toward vetiver. I have a very rough opinion with vetiver. And when you were coming up, I was like, oh man, that smells great. And the vetiver I picked up in the dry down was more in the lines of, it was a soapy, clean vetiver. I did reference, I was like, I kind of pick up a vetiver type like I picked up in Roja Dove's Elysium. Not that it smells like Roja Dove's Elysium, because it does not. No, it doesn't. Not even close.
But I can see what you mean that vetiver.
It's a cleaner, soapier vetiver. It's actually the vetiver that if I choose to wear a vetiver based fragrance, that is the type, that's the style I go.
It's like a clean woodiness to it, right? So I agree with that. And wearing this, I got 8.5 9 hours out of this.
Wow.
Which is great. Again, I thought it was closer to the skin. I think I sprayed it about 4 hours before I saw you. So if you can smell me, I want to say that was about 4 or 5 feet away. It's beastly.
I mean, I won't say beastly, but it's
4 or 5 feet away. I consider that beastly.
And outdoors.
But it's never loud. I wore this to work 4 times already, and I didn't get many compliments, but I did get a couple from the lady that sits next to me. Mm-hmm. She's also into fragrances, and she knows I do this. So, you know, it could be like, oh, I smell that one today. You know what I mean? Whatever. But at the end of the day, it does smell good.
It does. Yes, it does.
To be honest, I didn't know what to expect when I went into trying this. Mm-hmm. And I'm glad I met Alessandro. I'm glad I got to know more about the house. Mm-hmm. And
same.
This is just
I've yet to meet him because I didn't get to go.
No, you didn't get to go, and I spoke to him afterwards, and he said that he wished he got to meet you. Yeah. But there'll be other times.
I'll see you again. Yeah. Thank Alessandro. Not only thank you for the generous bottle, and thank you for the cheese. Yeah. He also sent me cheese from Italy.
Yeah, he sent us Parmesan cheese from Italy. Doesn't get any better than that.
So kind. Yeah. So kind. Thank you, Alessandro. Thank you.
So, you know, basically, we like it. We think you guys should give it a try.
Absolutely.
We never recommend blind buying.
If you are a Vetiver fan, definitely look this up. Just real quick, price points.
$165 for the 35 ml bottle.
So, keep it 100. It is not cheap.
No, it's not cheap.
It's
about $4 and change per ml.
And show them the bottle, because the bottom of the bottle is all glass. It's a 35 ml bottle. But you are getting quality.
So as he said, I'm going to show you the presentation. So here you have, there's a shark, right? That's what it's shark?
No, that's actually a swordfish.
All right, sorry. I'm sorry. So a swordfish here with the name Masque Milano, Hemingway here at the bottom. And the beautiful thing about their presentation is it says the name of the fragrance, Hemingway. It also has the perfumer, Fanny Ball.
Does it?
Yeah. They all have it like this. So, there you go. 35 ml bottle. And it says Masque Milano around the neck of the bottle.
The bottles are absolutely beautiful.
I agree. This is a showpiece in my opinion.
Yep, agreed.
It's classy.
Agreed.
They have quickly jumped up and becoming one of my top houses.
It is it's also one of my... A phenomenal niche house.
It went simply in the
You're paying for it, but it is a phenomenal niche house.
It simply went from one of the niche houses that I never really looked for to one that I want to own half of the collection.
I appreciate that.
And they did that simply by me just trying their fragrances. There was no gimmicks.
Nope.
There was no nothing. It was just basically, here, try them. I honestly got, again, this was given to us, but the sample set, I went through them, and this one, I do adore. I give this about an 8.5 out of 10. But there are some that are 10 out of 10s, just out of what I've seen.
And I can't wait. I'm super excited to say that this is one of those Vetiver fragrances that I actually will wear. The opening's a little tough for me, I'm not gonna lie. But the dry down on this is absolutely fantastic. I really enjoy
that opening only lasts 5 minutes. Yes. So again, it's not that it smells bad.
No, it's that opening Haitian Vetiver that I don't vibe with. But
in the opening, I get like a gingery rhubarb.
Yeah, you pick up the ginger.
The ginger and the rhubarb, which is a little like sweet sour.
There's a zing. There's like a zing to it.
Which is like. Again, it was like, oh, I don't like this. It was more like, what is that? That's kind of the vibe I got. So, but again, once that goes away and you dry down,
it's beautiful. I agree. Alessandro, guys over at Masque Milano,
great job.
Keep doing your thing.
That's our opinions. Yep. You have anything else to add?
Yeah, send me more cheese, man.
He likes to cut the cheese.
We almost made a whole video.
It's okay.
Almost.
Please don't forget, rate, comment, and subscribe. Till next time, peace and stay blessed.
Deuces. Take care, guys.